University, Delhi, and guest of honor, Mr. Ambuj Jain, Director, TNA Solutions, LLP, Indore, Madhya Pradesh. It's my pleasure to say that both of the distinguished guests are the alumni of our institute. And we also welcome the distinguished speakers, eminent guests from the industry and academia in this valedictory ceremony. The textile and apparel industry are one of the leading segments of the Indian economy and one of the largest source of foreign exchange earning for India. The National Conference TEXCON 2024 provides a unique platform for the discussion on the future of textiles through a wide range of interesting and innovative lectures and presentation from manufacturers and suppliers, academia, government, and other experts from the textile value chain. The conference theme, fashion, product design, and technology, challenges and opportunity, is focused on latest technological advancements and innovation in the field of fashion and textile. The conference was aimed to identify and establish interdisciplinary ventures in textile reprocessing and designing into useful products. On the concept of Atithi Devo Bhave, I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Upinder Dhar and Dr. Anand Rajawat, Dean Academics, Director, SVIIT, to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Roli Purwar.
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
जी मैडम
यार ठीक है मेरे को लगा मेरा फिर हो गया
you are audible and
I also request dignitaries to welcome Mr. Ambuj Jain, Director, TNA Solutions. A technical team, please.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Now, moving on the next step, I invite Chairperson of TEXCON 2024, Dr. B.R. Sampath, to present the conference report. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Pawan. Respected guests of today, Roli Pava, the 2000 batch SVITS, and Ambuj Jain, the 2006 batch SVITS. We are warmly welcome you for this program of valedictory of the TEXCON 2024, the 7th of this conference. And at the outset, I just reiterate that it was around 1,200 academicians, researchers have participated for the last 7 conferences, which was held from 2018 onwards. Of course, we are going to announce the 2025 title also this time in this conference. And in these 7 conferences, we have 2 conferences sponsored by DRDO and 1 conference was sponsored by Raymond's. And hopefully we are waiting for the funding support for this conference from CSIR. So with the outset, Sri Vaishnava Institute of Textile from Vaishnava Vidyapith Vidyalaya has organized 2-day virtual national conference TEXCON 2024 on the 1st and 2nd of March. The chief guest of the function was Sri Kamal K. Shoyal, CEO, Gujarat Ambuja Yarn Division, Nagar, Gujarat. He is a batch of 1974 and he has put on nearly 50 years of what you call the textile work. The chief guest in her inaugural address emphasized the technological advancement in textile and fashion. He mentioned that 48% of the garment are generally returned. This is one of the major challenges in the garment industry. The other challenges are raw material cost. Of course, it is not only in the textile, garment, it is already in the textile also. Increasing transportation cost and operational cost, including energy. And he has suggested that solar will be an alternative resources for this. He encouraged the student and he shared a small story how to make the career of the younger generation. The Professor Tanvir Malik, the convener of this TEXCON, proposed the word of thanks and the session ended with a national anthem. The first plenary session started with the session chair, Dr. Namit Gupta, Dean, Faculty of Engineering and Architecture, and Director of SVITS. Dr. K. Karthik K. Samantha, the scientist from NINFET, ICAR, Kolkata, who had an MOU with our institution, ICAR. Recently, this was the development for the benefit of our alumnus. We want to share it. And he has enlightened the potential of the plant fibers in apparel and foam and technical textile. He clearly gave a neat explanation about the nettle plant, starting from fiber extraction and also on banana fiber. The banana fiber has got a tremendous growth, and actually the session chair also suggested that Burhanpur and nearby areas where the banana growth was very high, we can probe into that. And that particular plenary session has enlightened a great deal of what you call as insight for us to go and get engaged with the research on this banana fiber. Aditi Joshi, the consultant of Vizar Advisors, of course, he is also an alumni of our institute, had explained about the sustainability in textile and apparel industry. Actually, Dr. Namit Gupta was very much pleased to see an alumni here. I also invited him. Aditi Joshi was very clear on her what are all the trends required to be there for the sustainability in 2024. He has elaborated greenwashing, sustainable, and the waste generation, how it could be recirculated. And the session, the anchor was Dr. Pawan Gupta, and Yogita Agarwal was the reporter. The plenary session 2 was carried out by Dr. Vijay Gotmar, the representative director, Frontier Coal, Mumbai, who enlightened the digital emerging trends in textile and fashion. He explained IoT, cloud computing, and big data analysis. What we call this as where our knowledge goes. These are all new to us also. So all the IoT and their application and the AI, how it could be applied in 3D printing and digital marketing, digital material creations. And he has explained and also gave a suggestion that he want to give separately for our students and faculty also. The session was very useful, and followed by Shankar Roy Malik, the Associate Professor of Vishwa Bharati Central University. He gave a plenary session on advances of complete dyeing technology, right from the scratch, how a baby has become a child and child has become an adult. And he has started growing everywhere, how the dyeing industry has changed. And he has given at last that most of the recent trends of dyeing also. The session was very useful for all the faculty and the students. The anchor of the session was Tanveer Malik, and the reporter was Ajay Joshi. This followed with 3 concurrent sessions. We have nearly 42 papers which were deliberated in the last 2 days. And the 3 concurrent sessions on day 1 carried around 27 papers. Only 2 papers were missing because they are not able to connect with the internet and other problems. And the first session of the concurrent session, which started at the afternoon at 3:30 p.m., was chaired by me. And there we had 8 technical papers. Professor Ashok Atilya turned about the IKS system, Indian knowledge system, where all the ancient technologies and the ancient Ayurveda was elaborated. And he was clearly given a clear note about cellulose extracted corn extract and dairy silk and how this could be used for the recent trends. Followed by Perina and Ranjit Tunkarne of Center for Textile Functions, Sirpur, who discussed about the challenges in garment marketing. What are all the upcoming challenges and how the fashion trends and supply chain can overcome these difficulties. Ragini from Vishwabharati, Department of Silpa Sandhana Sriniviketan, India, explained the elements of textiles and inspiration of some recent artwork. He took us to Satyajit Ray, the famous actor Satyajit Ray, how he focused the calligraphy, how he is able to give the calligraphy and how it would be managed in her presentation. Ragini and S.R. Malik, that was a presentation given regarding Satyajit Ray. Rajesh Kumar Yosha and Sugandhara Devi from Department of Fashion Technology, Sona College of Technology, enlightened the study and development of multi-layered reusable adult diapers. So I must appreciate that from the down south Sona Engineering College, had put on nearly 9 presentations. The students were encouraged along with the faculty member, and they promoted about 9 presentations in all the concurrent sessions. Akshaya Rogini, M.R. Karthikeyan, Priyadarshini, again from Sona, gave a presentation on panels out of garment waste. So they made a detailed study about how the waste could be reused and converted into a wealth by means of panels and the tabletops. The next study was done by Bhalia and Jaiswal and Pradyut Maiti on study of sewing thread count and effect of stream strength and protective wear. Prayanjali Sarkar and Dr. Pawan Gupta gave detailed about functional garments and its innovative materials associated with the technologies. They gave a review paper in this regard. Mrs. M. Rashma and Chanma Nagalya of Department again of Sona College have given vegan leathers, how it could be produced and how it could be useful for the near future. These 8 papers were chaired by me and anchored by Professor Kavita Kadam, and the reporter was Professor Ajay Joshi. Concurrent session 2 had 7 papers. In that session only we had 2 papers missing because of the network problems, and the session was chaired by Dr. Jigasu Dubey. There we had a paper from Prakash Kude from J Engineering and Technology, Maharashtra, who discussed about the eco-friendly advancements in automatic textiles made of jute fiber composites. The Prakash Kude, Archana Ganwar, again from the same institute, discussed about innovating impact protection in sportswear using microgel enhanced 3D knitted textiles. Professor B.V. Bohale Sanjay Farmer of LD Engineering College gave a paper on fabric assistance and related parameters of woven fabric, and Professor Sanjay Parmar and again Dr. D.V. Bole of LD College, Ahmedabad have given a paper on effect of machine material and splice parameters on quality of splice. And he discussed about the spinning parameters also. The next paper was Mukesh Kumar Singh and Kumar Raut of Uttar Pradesh Textile Technology Institute, Kanpur, who discussed about novel mathematical approach for porosity determination. Sudhakar Kodele and Kubera Sampath and Raj Govind Swami of Vinyan University from Hyderabad. I am from Guntur, Andhra Pradesh. I have discussed about the impact of ring frame cradle on it was only the paper which comes in the yarn spinning. And Dr. S.S. Bhattacharya and Professor Parmar of Textile Engineering of MS University, Baroda, discussed about the thermal insulating properties of natural fibers. The anchor of this particular session, concurrent session 2, was Yogita Agarwal, and the reporter was Tanvir Malik. The concurrent session 3 started at 3:20 p.m. on the same day, on the first day. The session was chaired by Dr. Karthik Samanta, scientist of ICAR, and the anchor one reporter was Shashant Nayak and Rajesh Dore. In this, there are 8 papers were presented, and mostly from Odisha University, Bhubaneswar NIFT, Mumbai, Vishwabharati, Srinidikesh, West Bengal. The topics presented in these sessions are modification of cotton by improving dyeability of natural dyes, a deep dive into the sustainable textile practices, herbal formulations and their applications, application of natural dyes on cotton yarn and evaluation properties, influence of banana sap as a biomordant of the dyeing of cotton, investigating the influence of CNT dyeing and tensile properties of jute fabric, challenges and solutions of dyeing and tensile properties of jute fabrics, and Pankaj Sokarma on review on production and chemical processing of banana fiber. The session ended at 5 p.m. on the day 1. The second day started with a brief project poster presentation of our final year students. About 16 project posters were presented by the final year students. And these students have completed their project work and they presented by means of a poster. And it was very well received by all the other students. And as well as we had a guest, Mr. Amit Jain of Narendra Agency's Textile Machine Accessories and Spares. Madam, you might be remembering him.
Yes,
your
yes,
classmate.
yes.
And
Yes,
he had
he is my
come
class.
and we had an internal judge of architect Vishal Yadi, and he thoroughly analyzed all the projects, gave all the remarks, how it could be improved. And it was really a brainstorming session for the students, and they are very well received. And he also gave two projects for the first and second. And one project was on vertical farming using agrotextile, an interdisciplinary project, which was also selected for national level project competition of AAU. And the second project on review of jute fiber and okra fiber, how the comprehensive review was done by only one student, single student. That project grabbed the first and second prizes. And the plenary session of this day 2 started at about 11:30 with Dr. MP Gaudam, Professor of Forensic Science, as the session chair. Actually, we are using all the departmental heads so that it is interdisciplinary. They will also find out something useful to them. And moreover, we also know what will be the view of other directors towards the sessions. And he chaired the session, and Dr. KJ Sivanyanam, director of IIHT Jodhpur, he delivered a speech on moisture management properties of weft knitted interlock fabrics. And we had an MOU with IIHT Jodhpur. So we invited him, the director, and he gave a presentation. And he also chaired one session, the concurrent session. He also discussed about the various reasons of minimum and maximum overall moisture management capacity. And this was his research paper, and this was his research work. I'm very happy to share that I'm the guide for that particular director.
Okay.
And he has done the PhD long back. And the second session was again by Dr. V. Kumar, the director from D.Y. Patel University. Unfortunately, he was held up because of the QAS ranking process, which was happening in that university. So, as an interim, I presented one paper to fill the gap that was on cost audit on textile industries. So, I discussed about the various elements of cost and various methods of costing. I briefly give them what is the conversion cost, what is the raw material cost, how it could be equated, how the cotton cost will affect the total quality, how the different conversion cost parameters like salaries, wages, and the power cost, stores, and other impact will be done. Actually, I was in Ethiopia for the last 5 years before assuming this charge. There we conducted one cost audit survey of the store's consumption. A brief report about that also I discussed in that plenary session. The session after the break has two concurrent sessions. We had one session chaired by me, and the anchor was Dr. Sham Barwan-Porkar. In this session, 9 papers were presented on different studies carried out by the students of UG and PG, and 3 papers are from Sonai Institute of Engineering again. And we have papers from Holkar Science College, Indore, included students, and they also explored the different research area, such as technical textiles, space textiles, and medical textiles. One of our MTech student, who is a alumni of our institute also, he gave a presentation about the space fabrics, all the space research fabrics. And he took us to 1960s, when the space has started, the space suit has started, how it looked like and now how it is looking like. It was really, what you call, when we see the older things, we are easily grabbed by the pictures and all those things. The session has guided students to new developments related to technical textiles. And I think we are ending up with all the sessions, and now we are sitting for the valedictory functions. And altogether, the sessions were very useful, and we had nearly 42 concurrent session papers, out of which 6 are plenary speakers. So we have received nearly 49 abstracts of this particular conference, and in that we have screened with a plagiarism report and all. Earlier it was not there. Normally what is there is, earlier they follow the ethics. There is no cut paste technology and all. So they will give a clear paper and that paper will be scrutinized and that will be published. And we had a tie-up with allied publishers. And now out of these 49 abstracts what we received, we are screening and we are taking 24 papers. And all these 24 papers will be published in a journal tied up with allied publication under an ISBN number. So that's all from my side. And now
Great.
over to Pawan.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for giving the report of the TEXCON 2024. Now it is the time to get the feedback from the participants for the future improvement. Now I call first Pradeep Kumar Roth to give the feedback.
Yeah, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you, Sampath sir, for summarizing the things, the 2 days thing in a 10 to 15 minutes, and it was refreshing all the things. So once again, thanks to TEXCON
Sorry to
organizer.
interrupt, Pradeep sir. Please
Yes.
on your video, please, sir.
Actually, I don't have
Okay, no issue, no issue.
video
Okay.
camera. Okay. And thank you, the TEXCON organizer, for their successive organizing this TEXCON national conference. And I am also giving the congratulations for this success. And I would like to express my appreciation for the outstanding conference and diversifying range of topics, and also some engaging speakers there. And I have enjoyed so much. The seamless virtual platform was very, very nice, and they have tried their best to fulfill all the parameters, and they smooth organizing the conference, and their efforts and creating a memorable conference also in this year. So I am again I looking forward for this conference 25 in future. So thanks you all.
Thank you, Pradeep sir. Now I request Deepak Chaudhary sir to give feedback.
सर नमस्कार एवरीबॉडी मुझे बहुत ही अच्छा लगा ये जो 2 दिन का जो प्रोग्राम था. इट वाज एक्सेप्शनल प्रोग्राम एंड आई एंजॉयड ए लॉट. एंड पूरा सेशन कल मॉर्निंग से बैठ के अभी तक पूरा सेशन जहाँ तक पॉसिबल है मैंने देखने की कोशिश किया है. एंड जो स्टूडेंट और जो स्कॉलर हैं जो पेपर सबमिट किए हैं उसमें आई थिंक देयर आर सम एमिनेंट स्पीकर ऑल्सो जो बहुत ही अच्छा तरह से उनके प्रोजेक्ट को सबमिट किया हुआ है और उन्होंने बोला है. एंड मोर ओवर जिस तरह से इस VVI ये प्रोग्राम को ऑर्गेनाइज किया दैट इज इनक्रेडिबल. एंड मोर ओवर स्पेशली तनवीर सर जिस तरह से फोरग्राउंड में और बैकग्राउंड में जिस तरह से संभाला है मुझे बहुत ही अच्छा लगा. I think this process should be carried on, and this platform can give a opportunity to all the aspiring scholar and also the established person in the industry. Anyway, thank you so much, all of you. Thank you, Sampath sir, Pawan sir. Thank you, the chief guest, and also the guest of honor, Mr. Ambuj. Namaskar.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Now I request Preeti Parmar ma'am for the feedback. Ma'am, you are mute. Please unmute yourself. No, still your voice is not coming, ma'am. You remove your earphones, maybe then it will be workable.
My voice is audible, sir?
Yeah. Now voice is audible.
Okay, sir. Okay. Good afternoon, sir. First of all, I would like to thank Director SVV for giving me the opportunity for TEXCON 7th National Conference TEXCON 24. Now, this conference is very interesting and enrich my knowledge of experience with more technical and more informative session. All the session was very good. And especially, I was thank to Sir K.K. Samanta, sir, having a very useful concurrent session on the base of plant-based fibers or development of nettle fiber. Also, the session of 3D digital sampling or virtual showroom is very interesting. And all session is very good, and it is a very truthful and well organized session. And I appreciate all the TEXCON team members for organizing such a wonderful event and conference. Thank you very much, sir, Tanvir sir, or all Pawan sir for organizing this event.
Thank you, ma'am. The positive feedback definitely improve our self. And
No, no improvement, sir.
now I would like to
I
invite
enjoy a lot,
Anand.
and I'm first time I see the in the online mode. So
No, you are welcome offline also.
yeah,
Okay.
this is my
Thank you,
first
ma'am. Thank you.
conference, and I will see first time this online mode.
We
Okay, thank you.
mostly online mode cannot give the emotions. But nowadays
Yeah.
online mode is
No.
giving emotions.
Yeah, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Now I would like to invite Dr. Anand Rajawat, Dean Academics and Director SVITT, to address the August gathering.
Thank you, Pawan. Very good afternoon to all. Chief guest of the session, Dr. Roli Purwar, Professor, Department of Applied Chemistry, Delhi Technological University, Delhi. Guest of honor, Mr. Ambuj Jain, Director, TNA Solution LLP, Indore. Dr. V.R. Sampath, Director, SVITT and Chairperson, TEXCON 24. Professor Tanvir Malik, Convener, TEXCON 24. Professor Sushant Naik, Co-Convener, TEXCON 24. All Deans, Director, Head of the Institutes, Head of the Department, faculty members, and my dear students. It is my privilege to welcome you all to the valedictory session of TECCON 24, 7th National Conference on Fashion, Product Design and Technology, Challenges and Opportunities. As we come to the close of this enlightening gathering, focused on the nexus of fashion, product design and technology, I am filled with a profound sense of gratitude and inspiration. Over the past 2 days, we have embarked on a journey of exploration, exploring deep into the challenges and opportunities that define these dynamic industries. From thought-provoking discussion to innovative presentations, each moment has been a testament to the incredible talent, creativity, and passion that abound in our community. Reflecting on our discussion during the conference, it is evident that the landscape of fashion, product design, and technology is one characterized by constant evolution and transformation. We have grappled with complex challenges from sustainability and ethical concern to the ever-changing demands of consumer in a digital age. Yet, during these challenges, we have also discovered a wealth of opportunities waiting to be seized. Fashion, product design, and technology, an area rich with challenges and full with opportunities. We embark on a journey to explore the dynamic landscape where creativity converges with innovation, where tradition intervenes with cutting edge technology, and where challenges serve as catalyst for the transformation. Fashion and product design have always been at the forefront of human expression, reflecting our culture, values, and aspirations. From the elegant craftsmanship to haute fashion design to the functional elegance of everyday product, design has the power to shape our experience and enhance our lives. Yet,
Vikrant,
in an era defined by rapid technological advancement, the boundaries between
Sir, please unmute yourself, sir. Rajawat, sir.
yeah. Now it's okay.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I don't know host why host mute me. Let us first consider the challenges in a world where consumer expectations are constantly evolving, where sustainability and ethical practices are paramount, and where digital interruption is reshaping traditional business models. The fashion and product design industries face a myriad of complex challenges, from supply chain inefficiencies to environmental concern, from the need of inclusive and diversity in design to the ethical implications of emerging technologies. These challenges require bold, innovative solutions. However, during these challenges lie ample opportunities waiting to be seized. Technology, far from being a disruptor, can serve as a powerful enabler, empowering designers and creators to push the boundaries of what is possible. From 3D printing and wearable technologies to the virtual reality and artificial intelligence, the tools at our disposal are as diverse as they are transformative. These technologies not only offer new avenues for creative expression, but also hold the promise of transforming how we design, produce, and consume fashion and products. Moreover, the convergence of fashion, product design, and technology opens up exciting possibilities for collaboration and cross-discipline innovations. By bringing together designers, technologists, engineers, and entrepreneurs, we can harness the collective wisdom and expertise of diverse perspectives to tackle some of the most pressing challenges facing our industries. As we navigate this ever evolving landscape, let us remember that with great challenges come even great opportunities. Let us embrace innovation, cultivate creativity, and dare to dream of a future where fashion and product design are not just expression of individuality, but also agents of positive change. As we bid farewell to this gathering, let us carry forward to the spirit of collaboration, creativity, and optimism that has defined our time together. Let us continue to push the boundary of what is possible, to embrace changes as an opportunity for growth, and to strive for future where fashion, product design, and technology are not just drivers of economic prosperity, but also force for positive social and environmental changes. In closing, I extend my heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you for your contribution, insight, and passion. May the connection forged and the ideas exchanged here serve as a catalyst for future innovation and collaboration. As we depart, let us carry forward the lesson learned and friendship forged, united in our commitment to shaping a future where creativity, technology, and design converge to create a world of endless possibilities. Thank you, and may discussion during TEXCON 24 inspire us to unlock the boundless potential of fashion, product design, and technology. Thank you. Over to you, Pawan.
Thank you, sir. And we are very much thank you for your inspirational words. Now, moving ahead, I request the technical team to release the brochure for TEXCON 2025. Next TEXCON will be on fashion design, textile, and sustainability on 30th and 31st January 2025. Please note the date. Thank you. Define success on your own terms, achieve it by your own rule, and build a life you are proud to live. This is the true statement to define the journey of our eminent chief guest, Dr. Roli Purwar, and the guest of honor, Mr. Ambuj Jain. Now I introduce first Dr. Roli Purwar to the August gathering. Professor Roli Purwar is working as a professor in the discipline of polymer science and chemical technology, Department of Applied Chemistry, Delhi Technological University. In addition to academics, she is holding the position of Associate Dean of Industrial Research and Development in DTU. She obtained her bachelor degree in textile technology from Sri Vaishnav Institute of Technology and Science, Indore, in the year 2000. She did MTech in Fiber Science and Technology in the year 2001 and completed her PhD in Technical Textile from IIT Delhi in year 2006. She worked as a research associate in the Department of Industrial Research and Development, IIT Delhi, on projects funded by Department of Biotechnology, Government of India, and MS Lockheed Martin, USA. Here she developed several technologies which were transferred to industry. She joined Delhi Technological University as an assistant professor in year 2010. Professor Purwar has published more than 52 research papers in Indian and international peer-reviewed journals. 3 patents are in his credit, 2 out of 2 in Indian patent and 1 is US patent. She has completed 3 sponsored projects funded by Science and Engineering Board, SERB, Government of India. She has guided 8 PhD, 11 MTech, and 30 BTech thesis projects. Her current research area includes biopolymers for biomedical and electronic applications, wound dressing material, polymeric membranes for decontamination. I invite our honorable chief guest, Dr. Rory Purwar, to grace this valedictory session. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pawan. In fact, I am indeed delighted to participate in this valedictory section of the 7th National Conference on Fashion, Product Development and Technology Challenges and Opportunities. It is like a virtual platform. I always like to come to the Indore to have the direct meeting with you, but it's okay. My greetings to all the scientists, distinguished guests, experts, academicians, and students. I would like to congratulate the organizer for successful conducting this conference, which has brought together eminent speakers, researchers, and students from various fields of fashion, design, and technology. I think the theme of this particular conference is very relevant and timely, as we are living in an era of rapid change and innovation in the fashion, product design, and technology. These fields are not only important for enhancing our aesthetic and functional needs, but also for addressing the social, environmental, and economical challenges that we are facing today. Fashion, product design, and technology have the potential to create positive impact in our society and culture and environment, as well as the generate new opportunity for the entrepreneurship, employment, and education. And we have seen that all the textile entrepreneur is having the very high impact in our country's growth. When Dr. Tanveer and Ajay Joshi sir, they have invited me at the time, invited as chief guest to address this conference. I was thinking, I am too young to address a conference as a chief guest, as I am still in a learning phase. But I'm just sharing that what I have learned in past 22 years. And my role every time has shifted. Like when I joined IIT, at that time I was a researcher. From researchers to I joined Delhi Technological University as academician. Later on, I moved like academician to the administrator, and administrator to the policymaker. So my role is little shifted, and I'm learn every time I'm in a learning phase. Nowadays, I'm very much associated with how to make the policy for India and working for that. So Indian government is working to expand the role of textile sector in the journey of Viksit Bharat. So nowadays, I'm involved in making some kind of policies so that we can achieve the goal by 2047 as a Viksit Bharat. The focus of the government is on the 4 T. T means the tradition, technology, talent, training, and they are also focusing on the 5 F. F means the farm to fiber, fiber to factory, factory to fashion, fashion to foreign, which is binding all elements of the value chain to a single whole. So I feel as per the National Education Policy 2020, university must work on the multidisciplinary education, and as Sampath sir said, that in this particular conference, everyone, like multidisciplinary nature of the conference was there. So I'm very happy that the conference has come up with the multidisciplinary nature, and we want this kind of education in our system. I feel that the technical textile is an excellent example of multidisciplinary education. Without collaboration and learning different subjects, we cannot develop any good technical textile product. Let us take an example like geotextile requires knowledge of both textile and civil engineering. I'm a person who is working in the area of medical textiles. So without the knowledge of biotechnology, I cannot make the good kind of products. So it is a time where technical textile is major focus of the government, and we have to work on the multidisciplinary area. And the NEP 2020 is also focusing on this area. I'm also closely associated with nowadays National Technical Textile Mission, Ministry of Textiles, Government of India, which are giving funding in the form of ideation grant, research project grant, startup grants, machine manufacturing grant to the universities, university faculty, students, industry to develop technologies in the area of technical textiles, such as protective textile, medical textiles, geotextile, sports textile, agro textile, waste textile, waste recycling, and energy storage, e-textiles. And I request all the mm, all the eminent speakers, researchers, students, please look at the website of NTTM, National Technical Textile Mission, and take the benefits of these schemes. Because I have seen that Sona Institute, you have said that 8 papers has come from the Sona Fashion Institute. I request that at least we can get some papers, something, some projects from the Vaishnav Institute. So this is my request to all the faculty members. Please look at these schemes. The purpose of this scheme is that the university researcher work closely with the industry and come with the product with the Make in India. So we are working for the Atmanirbhar Bharat. And the Ministry of Textile has also launched many schemes in the area of handloom and handicrafts to support the artisans under its slogan, local for local and local for global. So I request that if you are interested in the fashion side and you can want to work with the local artisan, there are many opportunities for the students. They can come up with the idea and they can come up with their startups. So these are my words, that since I am working closely with the government system and government schemes, so please take these opportunities. And I just want to give some key idea to the researcher. Already some of the topics has already been covered in the conference, but nowadays mainly the fashion people, they should work, or product design people, they should work like the role of artificial intelligence, machine learning in the fashion design and textile production, the impact of digital platform and social media on fashion consumptions and communications. These are some of the area where people can work, and they can have, like, nowadays we have seen that the students, they are morely towards the computer side, so they can integrate the computer knowledge and the fashion knowledge together, and they can give good to the India, or we can have the Atmanirbhar Bharat with these technologies. There are one more technology like 3D printing, blockchain, some of these area where we can work on. Finally, I would like to express my gratitude to faculty members and the students of Sri Vaishnav Institute of Textile Technology for their hard work and dedication in organizing this conference. I would like to conclude by wishing you all the best for your future endeavors. And I feel that we should dream to be a developed India, because dream transforms into thoughts and thoughts results in action. So I feel that whenever we are active, we are working, be active, take on responsibility, work for things you believe in. So I always believe in working, like I always take the responsibility. I feel that people should take responsibility, then we can make our India developed India. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your
Thank
word
you.
of wisdom. And definitely what you have said about the NTTM and MOT will closely associate with you. We have already applied. Now I introduce the Mr. Ambuz Jain, the eminent guest of honor of this session, to the August gathering. Mr. Ambuz Jain has been working in the textile trade with multifunctional exposure for over 18 years. He has worked at various key management positions in the Indian home textile industry with big corporate like GHCL, Aditya Birla Group, Trident, etc. He is a proud alumni of SBITS from batch 2006. We have already known. His area of expertise are international sales and marketing, strategic planning, global outsourcing management, and industrial relations. He has a deep understanding of supply chains in home textile trade, and his key success factor is driven by comprehensive skill like function-wise and end-to-end planning, operation management, and a clear focus on cost effectiveness. In 2021, he established a home textile product own manufacturing company based at Indore by the name TNS Solution LLP, which has a product presence in more than 10 countries. At present, TNS Solutions gives employment to more than 100 members and is working towards building a sustainable and ethical business model in domestic and overseas market. TNA does business through omni channels like B2B, B2C, institutional, etc. Many passed out students from SVITS are also associated with Mr. Ambuj Jain and giving their service in his company. Now invite Mr. Ambuj Jain. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Gupta. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yeah. So the chief guest of today's function, Dr. Roli ma'am, Dr. Sampath, Tanveer sir, Ajay Joshi ji, my old industry friend, Mr. Deepak Chaudhary, I think he has left. We just met 2 days back in this Bharat Tex. And all the faculty members, supporting staff, and the students. So first of all, many thanks to all of you for inviting me over this platform and to provide me this opportunity to connect with you. I was very excitedly listening to Dr. Sampath when he was summarizing the report for 2 session, although the report itself it's long enough to become an article. So you guys have touched many things like banana fiber, bamboo, sustainability, dyeing, cost effectiveness, etc. And it is giving me excitement to see that the college is, I'm taking a little bit on the other side, that college is carrying the old legacy of organizing a paper symposium, which was started around 18 years back, way back in year 2006 by the event named Prayas 2006. And I was the part of that organizing committee. So there were no such kind of WhatsApps and virtual mode of connections. That time हम लोग जाते थे अलग अलग इंडस्ट्री में, इंडस्ट्री कनेक्ट से मिलते थे, स्पॉन्सर्स के पास में जाते थे, एंड बाय ऑल द हार्ड वर्क द इवेंट वाज अ ग्रेट सक्सेस. तो मैंने स्पेसिफिकली उसको यहाँ पे मेंशन इसलिए किया कि दिस सच काइंड ऑफ इवेंट्स गिव्स डेवलप्स अ सॉफ्ट स्किल इन अ पर्सन, जो हेल्प करती है आगे जाके आपको लाइफ में ग्रो करने के लिए. So my best wishes and compliments to the organizing committee, department, and the university for the successful organization of TEXCON. So coming back to the subject of this conference, fashion, product design and technology. Although I wanted to attend couple of sessions में तनवीर सर को बोला भी था, but due to excessive traveling, it was not able to possible. So fashion, product design and technology, challenges and opportunities. So by the rule of sales and management, I am taking the opportunity part first. Challenges we can take later. So I think it's totally relevant in today's world. And we are tagged by the 5th largest economy of world with a size of GDP around $3.75 trillion. The purchase and the power capacity of Indians has reached to a new height. तो जो लोग बिलोंग करते हैं मिलेनियल और जेनजी जनरेशन के साथ में, दे हैव एम्पल अमाउंट ऑफ मनी इन देयर पॉकेट टू स्पेंड, and their requirements are not limited to basics. If I limit myself to textiles, so अब वो नहीं रह गया केवल एक शर्ट, एक पैंट, एक कोट, एक टाई पहन के आप चल देंगे. So they want newness, design, brand, and so that they can cope up with world speed, और उसके ट्रेंड के साथ में वो लोग जुड़ के काम कर सके. So I am working in home textile trade from last 18 years. और कपड़ों में तो फैशन अपने आप आ जाता है, बट इफ यू टॉक अबाउट आवर प्रोडक्ट्स आर बेसिक हाउस होल्ड प्रोडक्ट्स लाइक बेडशीट, टॉवल्स. इसमें भी आज इतनी सारी फैशन की इतनी रिक्वायरमेंट है जी. आप ऑम्ब्रे इफेक्ट डाल दीजिए, आप ये डिजाइन बना दीजिए, बेडशीट के साथ पिलो को कॉन्ट्रास्ट कर दीजिए, स्ट्राइप ले लीजिए, लॉफ्ट ले लीजिए. तो देयर आर n number of things which you can think of, and there are ample of opportunities which you can relate in textile with product. By just connecting the dots between this technology and fashion, आपके दोनों इसके अंदर सब्जेक्ट में लिखे हैं. By just connecting the dots between technology and fashion, you can get a better visibility to your product. उसका अच्छा दाम दे सकेंगे, और उसके बाद में उससे जो एडवांटेज हो ना, यू कैन प्लेस अ प्रोडक्ट फॉर द लॉन्ग टाइम इन मार्केट. सी तनवीर जी, आपने मेरे को एकदम हार्डकोर टेक्निकल के अंदर इनवाइट किया हुआ है. आई एम नॉट अ टेक्निकल पर्सन एट ऑल, आई एम अ कमर्शियल गाय नाउ. सो नाउ कमिंग बैक टू द चैलेंज पार्ट जो आपने सब्जेक्ट में लिखा है, तो what is the biggest challenge, what is the biggest competition of India at the moment? I'm just taking you to that side. It is the China. No, I have spent months and months in China for the sourcing part, and we are not even coming to 2% of the technology which they are using right now. The amount of production in fashion industry which they are doing, उसमें से अगर 10% भी इंडिया में आ जाएगा तो वी विल बी मिजरेबली फेल्ड, वी विल नॉट बी एबल टू डिलीवर, क्योंकि हमारे पास में इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर नहीं. आई थिंक डॉक्टर संपत हैज मेंशन्ड अर्लियर इन कि हम उस इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर की बात करेंगे तो इट इज नॉट अबाउट द मशीन एंड द मजदूरों की बात कर रहे हैं और द मैन पावर. इट इज रिलेटेड विद कॉस्ट ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट, logistics, supply chain, technology, all things relate with the same. So we have to work on that and we have to adapt to a change. अगर मैं आपको, Big Bazaar is converted to Reliance now. Now in Indian retail industry, आप देखेंगे तो जो ट्रेंड चेंज होता है वो साल में 3 बार होता है. बट इफ यू गो टू यूरोप और यूएसए, देयर दे कैन चेंज द ट्रेंड 7 टाइम्स इन एन ईयर. तो वो सारी चीजें हमारे कंट्री में अभी बहुत ज्यादा डेवलप होनी बाकी हैं, जिसको आप एक चैलेंज की तरह से कंसीडर करते हैं टुवर्ड्स द फैशन इंडस्ट्री. यहाँ पे मेरे हिसाब से सारे स्टूडेंट्स फाइनल ईयर के हैं, तो एज ए एलुमनाई ऑल्सो और एज ए इंडस्ट्री पर्सन ऑल्सो मीन्स I can tell you guys the biggest challenge which is coming other than technical is the human mindset and the lack of ownership in the persons which are working nowadays. तो आप लोग अपने अंदर वो ओनरशिप को डेवलप करेंगे तो आई थिंक देन you will have great success in life. And from my side, from industry side, I can guarantee you guys ki we will extend all our supports if you want any kind of industrial training. And later, definitely, I think 8-9 students are working with me already from our institute, so we can help you guys to get the jobs also. But काम तो आप लोगों को करना पड़ेगा. So especially the message is for the final year students. And तनवीर साहब ने मुझे 5 मिनट का ही टाइम दिया था बोलने के लिए, तो this much I have prepared. So again, my best wishes and compliments to all the organizing committee members, and all the very best to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I request Professor Sushant Naik, co-convener TEXCON 2024, to propose words of thanks.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Valedictory is not the end, but the beginning of new endless journey. Chief guest of the occasion, Dr. Roli Purwar, Professor, Department of Applied Chemistry, Delhi Technological University, Delhi. Guest of honor, Mr. Ambud Jain, Director, TNA Solutions, Gurgaon. Dr. Anand Rajawat, Dean Academics, Director, Sri Vaishnav Institute of Information Technology, SVV Indore. Dr. V.R. Sampath, Director, Sri Vaishnav Institute of Textile Technology, SVV Indore. Distinguished guests from industries and academia, conference speakers, delegates, guests from media, directors, HOIs, HODs, faculties, staffs, and students. A very good afternoon to one and all. I feel honored and privileged to get an opportunity to propose words of thanks on valedictory ceremony of TEXCON 2024. We would like to take this opportunity to place our heartiest thanks to the chief guest of the occasion, Dr. Roli Purwar, who has made this event possible by her gracious presence despite of her busy schedule. We also thank her for her knowledge-sharing speech. We would also like to express our gratitude to guest of honor of this occasion, Mr. Ambud Jain, who has made this event possible by his kind presence. We also thank him for his encouraging speech about challenges and opportunities on the field of fashion and product design. We would also like to thank Dr. Anand Rajawat, Dean Academics and Directors SBITT, who made this event possible by his presence despite his busy schedule. We also thank him for his encouraging speech. We would also take this opportunity to express our sincere gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Upender Dhar, Sri Vaishnav Vidyapit Vishwavidyalaya, Indore, who has constantly motivated and guided us to organize this conference. On this occasion, we extend our heartiest thanks to Session Chair of this conference, Dr. V.R. Sampath, Director of SBITT, for his continuous support, guidance, and encouragement. We are grateful to our eminent speakers for sharing the valuable knowledge with us. We are very much thankful to all conference delegates from industries and textile institutes for active participation in this conference. We are also thankful to eminent guests from industries and academia for attending this conference. We would also like to acknowledge our gratitude to media for giving an excellent coverage on newspaper. We would also like to express our gratitude to convener of TEXCON 2024, Professor Tanvir Malik, for his hard work to organize this seventh national conference successfully. We also take this opportunity to extend our heartiest thanks to all the directors, HOIs, HODs, faculties, and staff members of the university who has continuously helped us in organizing this event. We would also like to thank Professor Yogita Agrawal, Professor Ajay Shankar Joshi, Dr. Syam Barhanpurkar, Dr. Sameta Patra, Dr. Pawan Gupta, Professor Rajesh Dhure, Professor Kavita Kadam for their hard work and dedication towards conference. We would also like to thank dedicated staff members, Mr. Sadab Sheikh, Mr. Rajkumar Sharma, Mr. Suraj Thakur, Ms. Meghna Bhagwat, Ms. Kirti Kotiyar, Mr. Ramnath Yadav for their hard work and continuous support. We are also thankful to our students, coordinators, and volunteers for their hard work and constant support. Once again, thanks everyone who are directly or indirectly involved in TEXCON 2024. Thanks to all of you.
Thank you, sir. Now, I request all of you to rise for the national anthem.
Please, 1 minute. Pawan, a small request
Yes,
for
sir.
Dr. Roli Parvar.
Yes, sir.
Since he was associated with the NTTM. Madam, could you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yes,
we
sir.
have last year we have applied for NTTM. We have applied for 2 projects. One for starting a new course,
Yeah.
technical textiles, which was around 7.5 crores. And then for upgrading the existing textile equipments for conducting technical textiles. That is again for 7 crores. So actually that time we have associated with Anup Rakshit, the director, the executive director of Indian Technical Textile Association. And we have uploaded all the documents, everything. But unfortunately, it has not come. Can you support us in this regard? Because you know very well, the age of the textile in Madhya Pradesh, it was around 18 years. 1998, we have started. So that criteria is fulfilled. But almost all the institutions who are not having much age, they got the project.
Yeah, actually, for this particular project, like opening some kind of course, I have not much idea, but whatever the scheme, like research schemes are there, I'm involved in those funding schemes. So I have not seen any kind of project which is coming from the Vaishnav. So, but Sona Institute, they are applying so many projects, and we have funded projects to the government institute as well as private institute also. So
last year
I
also,
feel that
last year also we have applied for NTTM a research proposal on soilless farming using agricultural textiles. We have found out some vertical farming technique using agriculture textiles, agro-textiles.
One thing we can do, if you want to apply some kind of project, you please primarily, I can support in a different way, that you can first send to me, and then if I feel that this particular project is well written, then after that you can submit it.
The main problem is, since you are associated with them, in DST if you apply, they will give a clear report of reasons for rejection. In DST SERB we apply, they will give a clear reasons for rejection. See, we have applied for Atal Incubation Center for worth about 10 crores. They given the reasons for rejection. We have applied for TEC, Technology Enabling Center. They have given a clear reason that your institute does not have any technology transfers. And we have applied for DST FIST also. So they are giving some reasons, but NTTM, nothing is coming. That is the only thing. See, it is all subject to our own, what you call, we can renovate it and we can modify the proposals and we can.
Because I have seen from the past 7-8 months, I am there associated with NTTM, and every time we are writing some reason like why project is rejected or something. So I don't think so. That should be. I think it should go to the
Actually, Dr.
concerned college.
You might be knowing Dr. Alagiri Sami of IIT Delhi.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, he is my batchmate.
Okay.
Okay. I also talked to him. They should give some reasons. Otherwise, how we can improve?
No. Every time we used to give the reasons. I don't know because we are highlighting why we are rejecting this particular project. Project should be like that. There should be some kind of novelty. You should have some kind of tie-up with some industry so that industry can take up that particular project. Because the idea behind this NTTM project is that whatever the technology you will develop, that should be directly transferred to the industry. So suppose we do,
That is the only problem. Even I was working in, because I belong to Chennai, most of the textile institute, PhD Tech, Kumaraguru, Sona College, PhD Arts, Krishnamal College, everywhere they got 50 lakhs, 1 lakh, 5 lakhs.
Yeah.
Everywhere, everybody has got. PhD Tech has got 10 crores. And all my friends are calling me. All my friends are calling me.
Actually, I also feel that why one project should come from SVT.
No, we have already applied, but we don't know what is the reason for rejection. They are not replied at all. So, okay, this time also they have opened.
Yes.
They have opened. We will apply again and we will.
Please.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Sorry for troubling you.
No, not at all, sir. This is my privilege to work for my college.
Yeah, because I know very well that you feel for your alma mater. Thank you. Yeah, Pawan.
Yes, sir. So now I request all of you to rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल नायक जय जय भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you everyone present here on this virtual platform for TEXCON 2024, and we accepted.
Pawan sir, I also take this opportunity to thank all my colleagues, sir, director sir, the chief guest, Anand Rajawat sir, Ambud Jain, to accept our invitation and come. And I thank all of my department faculties and staff to help me and around to complete this conference. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Anand Rajawat sir.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Sampath.
Thank you. I think you are outside and you are joining. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, madam. Thank you, sir.
And, I must thank Professor Sushant Nayak, because Sushant Nayak is now become very diplomatic. He has got a government job and he has become assistant director of handlooms, and he has become more diplomatic in telling thanks to everyone. See, automatically when we take some government job, all our accent, our style, everything will change. Thank you very much. Thank you all the colleagues. Thank you, madam. I will get in touch with you, madam.
Yes, definitely, sir. Okay.
Thank you all.